about one more story?
Very well. There was a horse. The horse sought vengeance upon his enemy, a stag. But he could not kill the stag alone. The horse met a man, a hunter, and made a deal. He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in a saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
We could beach the boat here.
Boy.
Sir. Kaveka. Spirit.
Come now. I don't bite.
You're dead?
You're very perceptive and reckless. Take caution when lighting these braziers. Sather and Hellwalkers will swarm to the flames like moths. I assume we have you to thank for freeing us from a watery grave.
Us?
Other spirits. The Lake of Nine is full of them. Most are able to move on from this realm, but we, lucky few, are stuck here in Midgard until our affairs are in order. Perhaps you can help them as well.
We have no desire to help you, Spirit.
Ah, but you already have. I only wished to see the sky again. Farewell.
Disappeared.
Come, let us not be distracted.
More of those. Good. Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes. So, I guess we should keep an eye out for other spirits.
What did I say about distractions?
But it sounds like they needed help.
They are spirits, boy. Dead things. They have no needs, only wants.
It feels wrong to ignore them.
You will get over these feelings.
Mom would have wanted to help them.
What was that, boy?
Nothing.
I thought as much.
I wonder if the World Serpent even knows part of his body's lying over here. Got any more short and purposeful stories from it?
Very well. Enough. Stories are for the boat. We must focus.
Yes, sir. Well, worth a shot. I can't read these either, but they're different from the others. How about one more story?
Very well. There was a tale of a frog. His pond had dried up, so the frog and his son left to find a new home. They found a well. The son saw the water and made to jump in, but the father stopped him. He saw the well was deep, and once inside, they would not be able to escape if the water dried up again. Wisely, they moved on.
That's it?
Yes.
That's really not a story. If the son jumped in, it would be a story.
Then he would be trapped and starve while the father watched helplessly.
See? That's a story.
Look here.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Keep it up!
Ready to go now! How was that?
Adequate.
One more for the collection.
Face me, God of Thunder!
Your challenges mean nothing to the gods, Spirit. They do not listen.
Do not mock my pursuit of vengeance. Though my family devoted their lives to worshipping Thor, I've devoted mine to his downfall. And I will start with that statue looming over my father's grave.
Unlikely. You are dead.
Is there something we can do?
For a reward, of course.
If you bring down the statue, you have my blessing to loot my father's grave. He rests on an island to the east.
Why do you hate Thor so much?
After my father passed, my mother built the statue to watch over his grave. Imagine our surprise when the God of Thunder himself came to offer condolences. At first we were thrilled, but he quickly took advantage of our hospitality. My mother begged him to leave, and Thor, in his drunken rage, killed her. I was left with nothing but grief. Eventually, I lost that as well, and found only rage in its place.
I'm so sorry.
Come, boy. We have a statue to destroy.
My father's grave lies on an island to the east. Do not mistake my mother's statue of Thor with that monstrous eyesore to the south.
That's it! The one whose mom was killed by Thor? What about him?
Let his story be a reminder. The lives of men mean nothing to the gods.
I know, Father.
You know. But do you listen?
Yes.
Good.
Want to try another story? It can't be any worse than the last one.
Very well. There was a young man who was caught stealing and condemned to die. His mother came to visit his prison. She was a kind woman who could only give love. But her son, the thief, met her with rage and bit off her ear.
What? Why?
Because the boy had always been a thief, and his mother had taught him only love and nothing of consequences. Had he been taught discipline instead, he might have lived longer.
Sure, but her ear, that's not right.
You scare up that alchemist what needed finding? So what'd you find out there? Whatever helps, right? So, you sticking around for grains of wisdom? What realm you gents shaking off? Let me guess. Alfheim?
How'd you guess?
I'd know that smell anywhere. Used to spend my fair share of time there, but, I ain't allowed to anymore on account of the, incident.
What happened?
Well, ain't too sure your daddy's gonna like me talking about it on account of all the swearing and stealing and fucking involved.
What?
Don't judge me. You're the one came in all reeking of elf. Stirs up a man's memories. Go on now. I got things that ain't gonna hammer themselves.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir. Veðurgar. Southern outposts of the Dwarven King. Dwarven King? Have you ever heard of a Dwarven King?
No.
They were pretty weak. What happened to these people?
Follow the clues.
Okay. Well, scorch marks. They're all grouped together. So maybe they were hiding from some kind of fire breather. But they died anyways.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Curse the Dwarf King. Bane of mankind. Sounds like he wasn't a very good king. I wonder why they hated him so much.
They are dead now. Does it matter?
No, I'm just curious.
Curiosity is dangerous, boy. Stay focused.
Wow. How do you even begin to build statues this big?
Dwarves are resourceful creatures. Annoying, but resourceful.
I guess they must have been pretty important dwarves. Want to try another story? Can't be any worse than the last one.
Very well. There was the story of the mother crab, who scolded her son. She told him he should walk forward, in pride, not sideways as he always did.
But she's a crab too. He should say, sure. I'll look forward as soon as you show me how.
Yes, he did say that. That was the story.
I got it. Do you hear that?
Atreus, to me.
Okay, I'm coming. You gotta teach me that one. There's a Thor statue on that island. That must be where the spirit's father is buried.
Boy, over here.
Sir. Hold on. Let me read this. Is that a dragon? I've never seen one so close. Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware of it, boy.
Stories. Can we help him?
This dragon is dangerous.
I guess so. But it sounds so sad. a story about three chained dragons in Midgard. The shrine must be related.
There were 3 rooms on the pedestal.
We've got to find the other 2 and free them.
It does not concern us.
I know, but it's what Mother would have wanted. And it just seems right.
Guard your emotions, boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir. Must have been a small settlement. You said it'd be dangerous to destroy the other ones.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it.
Good point. I'll be ready.
We'll see.
Guess this actually was a pretty big settlement.
No longer.
I don't think so!
We are done here.
Hostiles up ahead. Ready if you are.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Treasure. All right. Another marker. Looks like the runes on the right side fell off. They must be around here somewhere. And the other. This should be easy to solve now.
What do they say, boy?
Trua. It means to believe or to have faith in. So they still had faith in their king? Even after he got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures.
Enemy down! How was that?
You did well. Another one here.
It's Scotty. Mother liked her. A great huntress. That's her father, and all the animals she hunted. And the last panel. Her father again. Both of them. In the snow. more of those. Good. This place.
A ruin.
Well, yeah. But if a dwarf built it, he must have been impressive back when he ruled. That's the last one. I guess now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not. I think we have a complete set of those now. The Dwarf King made his subjects hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some king, huh?
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there. Right behind him. Father, you may want to see this. Looks like that lever over there will free him.
You will attack.
I know, but it feels wrong to keep something caged like this.
Your emotions again, boy.
You can't hear their thoughts. I can.
Ignore them, and ready yourself.
Okay.
Where the hell's going?
I'm not ready.
Yeah, YouTube's not great at the other tools. Ouch.
On your left. Tommy win. Phew.
What is the beast thinking now?
Well, nothing. But he was grateful to die in battle, instead of rotting in the cage.
Your skill is improving. You fought well, Atreus.
Thank you, Father.
You get these moments where they're talking and stuff. It's like, what? Tips would be explore as much as possible. Don't be afraid to. And the other thing is you will end up going back to areas that you thought you missed. So there's a lot of hidden caves and I think there's hidden trials, and I thought I missed one, but it's like, oh, you know, you don't get that tool till like part 8 or something like that. So yeah, don't be afraid to explore, but also if you think you're like, oh, I missed something, you'll end up going back. And don't watch, I know you're watching mine, but avoid reviews, is from what I hear, a lot of the reviews are putting spoilers out to spite. So and don't be afraid to sell stuff. It's kind of like if you ever played Resident Evil 4, do you remember like you would get these items that you could sell, or you could find other pieces to fit into it, like the mug. You could put gems into it and then you could sell it for more. Well, there's things like that in this game where you are collecting stuff, and yeah, you could sell them right away, which I have on some of these because I need money. Or you can wait till you get the full set and it sells for more. So There's a lot of that in this game. I'm trying to see what this is. Stun. I like this one better. I would say Last of Us 2. Kind of interested in what the new Tomb Raider is going to be. Borderlands 3 if it actually comes out.
Ah, fresh air feels good.
Trying to think of some other ones. Give me 1 second.
Sir. Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
1 second.
You're welcome.
Sorry, there's this moment that's like, whoa. Shenmue 1 and 2. And then Shenmue 3.
So, what happened to all the people who lived here?
Follow the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No. There is nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chained dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this dwarf king.
Let's see. I know there's some other ones that I was looking forward to, but I can't remember. I'm missing something here. Missing a rune. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at stuff. I'll know for sure once E3 comes out in June, so we'll see what people are gonna say. I hope to God they don't announce the PS5 yet. Okay, I'm not seeing. Damn. Was there an hour last time? I know I did like 3 hours the time before that. I think last time it crashed on me. I've been having that a lot where YouTube is crashing, so I have to kind of deal with that at the moment. So if it crashes, I'll just restart it. I plan on being on this pretty late. Yeah, if you see, there was one I did around, I guess, dinner time. My time was like three, almost 4 hours. And I started this up again, it crashed like within an hour. I was like, are you kidding me? Nobody had come on during that entire time, I don't think. Where is this pot? I'm looking for this glowing symbol here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to find it. You know what this game reminds me a lot of is Hellblade. I mean, it's a lot like it. To deal with some of the same issues and stuff like that, and I know they both deal with Norse mythology, so there's a lot of similarities there. Combat feels a lot like it. Though in Hellblade I think there's less combat, definitely less combat than this game has. Okay, so I don't see any runes there. I know it's a pot is what it is, so climb back up here. It's up here. Yeah, the combat in this game is really satisfying. Probably one of the more satisfying. Especially when I get to do this. That just feels so good. There are definitely challenges in this. There are some that look like it looks like black smoke just hovering in the air. And the moment you trigger that, you're in for the elite fights. There's like 7 of those. Damn, I cannot find this pot anywhere. A lot of challenges, but it doesn't feel like, you know, Ubisoft does where they just cram shit in there, you know? There's, like, these ravens. There's 51 ravens you gotta kill. A lot of other stuff. I'm thinking about actually streaming another playthrough of Mafia 3, which I absolutely love that game. It got, shit reviews, but honestly, I think it's a really good fucking game. And then, Shenmue, when it comes out, I will definitely stream. I need to finish streaming Titan Quest. Get through
Atreus, to me.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
that. My second playthrough of this, I'm gonna set the difficulty all the way up. And get my ass handed to me a lot. Is that it? No, that's not it. Damn. This is driving me crazy when I can't find like one thing. Because I need that to level up. My sure it's probably gonna be my rage. It's gotta be around here because I found the first one. The third one was right here. And the first one was right, I believe, right here. So I'm thinking it's gotta be close because they normally are close to the chest. Close to each other. I'll go back over here. Yeah, it was right there. Is this damn part of that? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go look down here. Oh, there's one hell of a drop. Yeah. There are moments in this game where the graphics are... There's one moment where you're turning the bridge, and the bridge is massive, but you're actually turning it. And for a moment there, it looks like a movie. It doesn't even look like, you know, they did a game of it. So it's... There are definitely moments like that in this game. Okay. Oh man, come on. Where the fuck is this thing? Oh. Nope. I'm not leaving this place until I find that damn thing. It's pissing me off! There it is. Oh, fucking time, right? That was well hidden. Yeah. That was a huge boost. Last one didn't boost that much, but that one did. Alright. Nope. Wrong one. I gotta go do this quest for this guy, for this ghost or whatever.
Well, here it is. It's gotta have a weak point. Somewhere. Okay, here we go!
There's moments like that I just kind of are sloppy. This. Where are you at, man? Come on, don't use it all.
Looks like we got them all.
Yeah, that one where he grabs the guy and charges with him. If he's caught like on a ledge or something, he'll just be running in space. If he's running against the wall, he'll just be running against the wall. He doesn't do anything with it, and I think that's real sloppy so far. It's not perfect, but not bad. It's really good. It's just these moments.
His father's great. Find anything good?
Perhaps.
Father, we're going to bring down that statue, right? There he goes. How's he planning on doing this himself?
Yeah, it definitely takes you out, but it's not all the time. It's just only the big guys, which is why I don't often do the rage stuff with him. Oh, hold on a second, I just saw something. Another raven. So some enemies I don't do that on just because it's glitchy. I'm sure they'll fix it though, they've already released one patch.
The root's about ready to topple over.
With some of the issues like that running and stuff, and as you see, sometimes a kid will like leap really like snap to you. It's little things like that that kind of take me out for a minute, and that's, to me, it's minor, but it is enough not to give it a perfect. But so far, there it is. Oh, is that it? I would say a 9 so far for sure. How the hell did I bring this thing down? Get his arm. Damn it.
Take that, Thor. He wasn't so tough.
Gods do not fall this easily, boy.
I know. I was just joking.
Nor are they a joking matter.
Sorry.
The thing that puts it way high for me is the storytelling. The Last of Us did that. The Last of Us mechanics, you look at it, and there are games that have the same mechanics as The Last of Us, with shooting and the brutal melee and stuff like that. So that wasn't really something to go over the top with it. What took it over the top was the storyline, and then the multiplayer edition was a surprise. So it had a lot of great things, even though it did have bugs and stuff. And for me, bugs and glitches have to be game breaking for me to really dock it for that, a lot. So right now, like I said, it's a good game without knowing the ending, without getting further in the story. It's a really high 9. It's like almost a good game, perfect game without knowing that. If that makes sense.
Father, why did the gods cause so much trouble for us?
Because that is their nature.
But with all that power, you would think at least some of them would try to make life better for people.
And yet, the gods continue to spread misery. This is life, boy.
What the fuck is this? It's the conversations between them, being a dad myself, and listen to these two talk. It's
Got any more short and purposeful stories for me?
Very well. There is a tale about a woodsman.
stuff like this.
He asked the trees of the forest for a branch to make a handle for his axe. Instead, the trees gave him a young sapling so they could keep their limbs. The woodsman made his axe, and then he returned and chopped down the oldest trees in the forest.
Just because trees are old doesn't mean they're smart.
I don't know what that was. It was creepy. You never know what's in these waters. Like Tomb Raider, the reboot Tomb Raider, the first one was, to me, a perfect game. I had zero problems with it, you know, as far as glitches and stuff. At least on my playthroughs. Hard, I was able to go through on the max difficulty and 100% the game. Just really fun. Last of Us. So this is going to be up there for me for The Last of Us and that Tomb Raider and a lot of games like that are just more of an experience. You know, like Hellblade, it's not just a game. And that's what I look for a lot of times. You know, sometimes, yeah, I do like run and gun and hack and slash, but the story is important too. Gotta make me feel something. I'm dead inside.
Read it.
Yes, sir. Vedadalr. It means hunting death. Great.
Hey, this is one of those games that has gotten me interested in reading more about Norse mythology and stuff. You know, books and studying it. It's just really cool stuff. It goes into detail about a lot of it.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If when you're smart, you'll find him.
It's the character development with, damn, I'm missing that. With him and his son. There's really, you know, there are moments when they're at odds, and there are moments when there's, you know, he's trying to care, but that side of him won't let it happen.
What you need. Keep an eye on that big guy, all right? What else?
The upgrades and
Always a
crafting stuff
pleasure.
is fun
Now
too.
fuck right along.
It's just characters are deep, you know, they're not just two-dimensional characters. There's depth to each one of them. Some of them are hilarious, some of them are sad, and some of them are just really cool. That's kind of my favorite part. It's just the interaction between these two. You'll
How about one more story?
like this.
Very well. There was once a scorpion who wished to travel to the other side of a river.
Why?
If you continue to interrupt, I will end the story.
Okay, okay.
The scorpion asked the frog for help. He told the frog that if he gave him a ride across the river on his back, he would be rewarded. The frog protested, fearing the scorpion would sting him. The scorpion assured the frog that he would not sting him, or they would both drown in the river. The frog agreed, but halfway across the river, the scorpion stung him. The frog was mortally wounded, and they both sunk to the bottom of the river and perished.
That's sad. Why would the scorpion do that?
He was a scorpion. It is his nature to do harm.
Oh. That's just what Mom used to say about the gods.
Your mother always spoke the truth.
He's talking about a lot of Aesop's fables
Enough
too,
stories.
which is interesting.
You there? Have you destroyed?
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
Then my bond of this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder. He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
Off he goes. Brave guy. Going to look for Thor on his own.
He is a fool.
What did the spirit leave us?
An offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No, but perhaps the dwarves can.
There's the
Did you
serpent.
see something out there? That tower.
I see no tower.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
It's huge. You can actually get right up underneath them. Go to my journal. Let me go. Wait. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this.
Roy, do you remember which is port and which is starboard?
Oh, I think so. Port is left, and starboard is right. Right?
Not your right. Where the boat faces, port is left, and
Starboard is right. Right. I knew that. I did.
Yeah, the boat stuff reminds me of... See, I like Zelda Wind Waker, just because of the whole ocean stuff, and so this is... Boat riding like this is really good. And it's calming in between a lot of the battles, so it's a good addition to the game. Makes traveling fun.
You want to be
Doing the
cheer?
exploration. Another portal. Trust me, this game, it needs... Oh, really? Oh, go ahead. That break in between. Thought I did. There's a bucket up here somewhere. Okay, what's this way? I thought there was a cave over here, I guess not. Sorry, kid. I keep running into the kid and he's always like, ah. Sorry.
Boy. Boy, over here.
Okay. That's going in the journal.
Damn. That's expensive. Oh, alright. Didn't realize I had that much experience. Hold on a second, gotta stretch my legs. Yeah, by the way, if the stream drops or anything, I'll start another one. 'Cause the network may crap out.
Hey, Brock. We found something interesting.
Did you now? Well, color me interested. Tyr would have been pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were being turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tyr's dead. Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely, for once.
Come on in, then. So much for peace and quiet. You got a fine deal there. But there's quality material. Rate you're going. Might last a day. Something for the boy? Sure, your winning smile's armor enough, but why take chances?
Okay, yeah, I'll do. I'm gonna be doing this all weekend, so catch me on, just drop in and say hey. Damn, I keep.
Where were we on that other thing?
Working on it, dwarf.
What does it say?
Sir! These runes read death inside.
You scare up that alchemist what needed find?
So, Rock said his friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
Look if you wish. I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
No,
Why not?
because I do not run errands for dwarves.
Oh. Dwarven, but no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
We?
I mean, I'll keep looking.
That's his soul eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not attack.
Oh. Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
I think I'm getting better at this.
Not him.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ring while looting the body.
Oh.
Right behind you.
No ring. We're not gonna find Brock's friend alive, are we? Attached to the Soul Eater. Well, we know what happened to Invari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight it, right?
You fight it
But why?
because you are frightened of it. Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused and look for a weak point.
Yes, sir.
Second. Plug in my controller.
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement. You are stronger than you know.
Thank you, Father.
Green dwarvish inscription.
The alchemist. But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
The Soul Eater got him. I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. These runes were written fast. Spells out Ejim Staney. I don't know that one.
We will ask the blue one.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
They were pretty weak.
What'd you find?
Your alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a Soul Eater inside, and well, we must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Peruxi. I'll take a closer look at this here ring. Maybe Andvari left a bit of magic inside before he croaked.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Good to see you sweating the details. Make you something? Anything else for you? Yeah, boy. Keep safe, boozer boy. You take care now.
Come, boy. Port.
Sorry?
Port?
Oh, the boat's left.
Correct.
We could beach the boat here.
What are you doing, buddy?
Hey, it's another brazier.
I suppose you wish to light it.
Can I? Kveikja.
I don't believe it. Are you...
Hello.
I can't remember the last time I saw something walk these islands that wasn't dead or corrupted.
What do you mean?
The desolation, child. Plagues this land, growing more severe with each passing winter.
Do you know its cause?
Not for certain, but
You okay,
I
Sally?
suspect the appearance of the world serpent, along with the great flood that followed. Many were drowned, myself among them. I began to walk not long after.
Do you need anything from us?
A zombie?
I only wish to speak to someone again. A wish you have just granted. Thank you.
Oh goodness. You okay? Yeah. Got some issues, dude.
Roy, what did I tell you about offering help?
Don't.
Correct.
Can't we
This
just...
is not a debate. You must learn focus. Our journey need be your only concern.
But what if they can help us? That one seemed to know a little about the lake.
And how does that help us with our goal?
We won't know unless we ask.
The water dropped.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that.
Starboard.
The boat's right.
Good.
That's some statue. Who built it, you think?
I do not know.
what happened here.
Shipwreck.
Well, yeah. I wonder why it crashed. Well?
Well, what?
The brazier?
If you must.
Kvekia.
Ready?
It is over.
Well done, boys. Never thought I'd see a scrap like that again.
What do you want?
To thank you. These dead reavers drowned me many winters ago, and I've been itching to see them get theirs.
So you died after all the flooding?
Indeed. I came to the Lake of Nine to pillage Tyr's temple, but I underestimated the severity of the desolation.
Have you seen other men? Living? A bearded one with tattoos?
Only the one standing in front of me. Thank you both for avenging my death.
Useless.
Well, we can't expect them all to know something useful. Maybe the next one will have more information.
Keep your expectations low, boy. Spirits are rarely useful.
How do they even exist?
When you sever a man from his life, it is not always a clean cut.
So you've met other spirits?
Yes. Many.
What were they like?
Annoying.
We could dock the boat here. I think this is the last one. Might as well, right?
Fine.
Kvekia.
Prepare yourself! spirit who...
What's wrong?
I came to this lake with a group of tradesmen, seeking refuge from the desolation. But how could we know it was even worse at the Lake of Nine?
We cannot undo your mistakes, Spirit.
I know that. But I fear for my captain and crew. I believe they are still under the water. Will you find them for me?
Is there anything you can offer us in return?
I have little to offer.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure.
Wait! I died wearing a valuable family heirloom. It's yours, if you promise to find my crew.
Deal.
Thank you.
You are learning.
Why didn't you or Mom ever tell me about the desolation?
I won't speak for your mother, but it was never my concern. Nor should it be yours.
Doesn't it concern us if everything around us is dying?
Our only concern is reaching the peak.
Really? Then why are we exploring all these islands?
The resources we find improve our equipment. If we stray from the path, it is only to prepare ourselves for the journey ahead.
I can live with that if it means we keep exploring. And helping others. see some loot up there. One more for the collection. Almost. If we could just find the other pieces of the language disc. Almost there! Tell me when! You don't look... Hang on! Let go! Father! Father!
Alright, I'm going for the night.